Because why not? Why doesn't OBS just? Because why not? Why doesn't OBS just? Because why not? Why doesn't
Uh-oh.
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 OBS just?
Uh-oh.
I don't know where it was echoing. I don't know where it was echoing. I still don't know where it is. Know where it was echoing. I still don't know where it is. Know where it was echoing. I still don't know where it is. Mute every tab. Okay, I think I got it. What the heck? All right. Goodness. Okay, we're getting started here. Brent, how you doing? See you coming in over on Twitch. Yeah, yep. I play Minecraft. Not very much. I haven't played very much at all. Most I've done is when I first played it, I just found like a village and I started creating like my own stuff around the village and lost all the villagers. And dug and built stuff with all the basics. And then I had some friends help me get to the Ender Dragon on a session with them, and that was kind of fun. But I never really learned like all the in between stuff, and I keep kind of quitting it every time I'm starting it up. So yeah, we're gonna get into some. Today's just a warm up with one of my practice test worlds, as you can see, just so I can get kind of reacquainted with the game. And then I'm gonna start a fresh version next Friday. Okay. All right, so mobile version's good. But yeah, so let's go ahead and dive in. I think I've got it set now, maybe. That's because says there's. Oh wait! I gotta do it properly. There, push the button. Oh, I get it. There's a zombie nearby because it's dark out. Yeah, so I'm still very green on Minecraft. There's a lot about it that I haven't done or played. I haven't delved into any of the modded version of the game, and that's mostly because there's so much. It's overwhelming, so I haven't really decided to actually get into it. And every time I've played before, I've had a lot of people try to backseat me when I play, and I just want to play to have fun. So yeah, so that's part of what I'm doing is just kind of what just feels comfortable. There's going to be some push towards some further progression as long as I continue to maintain interest. But yeah, I mean, doing simple things like, oh my god, I made weapons out of diamond. What are you doing? Weapons and tools out of diamond. When people used to tell me like, never do that. Oh, oh, he did fall. Okay, did we let a chicken out? I think we did. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Attack, chicken! Attack! Yeah, we got enough. One of the most advanced things I'd ever done was making a chicken farm, one that specifically does raw chicken and feathers. I had found out how to do that with redstone, and since then, I have enjoyed repeating that mechanism, that process. Of course, that means going into the Nether, right? Is that's what it's called, right? But yeah, that's what requires getting material from the Nether. So, or the other world, outer world. Which one's Mortal Kombat? Make the Nether portal, right? Yeah, that's right. I recently picked up stuff down in the. I raided a nearby village thing. Oh my god, yeah. It trying to remember stuff has been tough too. All right, let me pause all my preview sessions. save on our video here. There we go. All right. And I was starting to get like some semblance of organization, but I wasn't worrying about it too much because again, this is just a test realm, just to get me back into things. Although this is a first for me in all of my minuscule amount of Minecraft playing, is I never really got buckets of milk before. Granted, I should carry one on me if I'm worried about being poisoned, right? Isn't that the deal? But again, not worried because I don't know. I keep pressing E. Not worried because I don't know how much longer I'll play this particular playthrough. Okay. Because we're going to move over to another playthrough. Switch that out. Yeah, those gray guys are called pillager. That's right, villagers and pillagers, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I got one nearby. I haven't completely taken it, the tower or whatever, so that means they're going to keep respawning there, right? The thing with poison in this game is it can't kill you from poison damage, but it'll leave you at half a heart. That's right. It'll put you all the way down to half a heart. Now I remember. Thanks. I was watching Asmongold play a session, and he had a fun moment with the poison. And he was panicking until it finally stopped. I keep forgetting I got a button there. Don't need buttons, but it's still kind of fun to have them. It's just as easy to just rude. It's just as easy, obviously, to turn around and close the door. I don't think they respawn. I'm not really sure. Gotcha. Well, we could go find out. It's almost daytime. Yeah, I was starting to move stuff over here. I got plenty of redstone. I loved making the rail cart, the railways, and taking a cart long distances. I used to make stuff like that at least. So I played enough to have a real basic beginner, broad kind of feel for it. I just haven't. I don't have knowledge of all the intricacies of the game. Let's keep that. Have you got anything with obsidian? Not on this playthrough. I've done it before though. In order to make the was it the comparator and stuff, I had to go to the nether, so I had to make another portal, so I had to get obsidian. So I've done that before, at least. I've gotten to that point in game sessions. Now I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to think about what to say, what I want to do here. Sounds like there's another Enderman outside. I had a really good Enderman fight. Now what am I doing? I had specifically started looking at him in a spot where I knew I was going to be able to fight him without him hurting me. Oh wait, there are gold nuggets here. No, it was regular gold. Got my bucket of water. I don't know if I've ever really deployed a bucket of water. There. Again, that's why I like using the bucket. I don't know if I've ever deployed the bucket of water efficiently in order to evade an Enderman before. But yeah, so I went to a spot where I had the height advantage and whatnot. Yeah, he's over there. Just to be clear, you don't want spoilers. I was thinking about that the other day, and I never came to a 100% conclusion on that answer. because at this stage, basically this Friday, this next Friday, Microsoft's 50th anniversary. Microsoft owns Mojang. I'm going to be starting a fresh session, and I'm contemplating specifically making that session a backseat gaming session. I'm not 100% on it yet. Don't quote me on that as being what it is going to be. But I'm thinking about that because I think since it's so ingrained in a lot of veteran Minecraft players to tell a streamer what to do to backseat them. I was thinking it might actually be fun to have a session where I say this is the time to do it. Does that make sense? Like, what do you guys want me to do, and I'll do it. I might do something like that. All right, just real quick though. So this is probably, I think I spawned in up top there in between these two hillsides. So I haven't really gone too far from the spot, right? And I just kind of picked a fun little valley, because it was in between. You could see the biome difference over there. It's in between the two different kind of biomes. Those I don't have memorized or know either, if there is such a thing. I did a little digging up there for coal, because I'm aware of some of the specific locations of things. Yeah, so you can see the biome difference. But yeah, I spawned in. I want to say it was like right here, because it was like right in between a line, and I saw hillside. I saw valley down there, so I thought, okay, I'll go ahead and put my home down there. Although I almost thought about putting it up there. So the pillager tower is over there. On the other side of this, the highest peak over here that's near me is a village. So we got villagers and pillagers. And then take you guys to my mines. Eek. Oh yeah, and I did. So down here there was some water, and I didn't have iron yet. I actually dug out the top here and did my first initial bread, my wheat there. It was kind of fun. I had never done that before. Oh, and someone had told me about sorry, I always get curious with these guys. Someone had told me about the being able to use your shears to get these leaf blocks, and so I started kind of having fun with that. But then I was like, eh. Anyways, I was going to show you guys my mine. So I've dug a hole now straight through it. I started laying tracks, but hadn't really gone far enough to want to get a cart and do stuff. So we were just up top there, and so I had noticed there was some water down here. I'd walked around and gotten over to here, right? Again, there's that pillager tower. We were just up there. And what initially drew me over here was the coal here. I was going to try to get it, but then I was realizing what we had set up here. So I went ahead and I just said, okay, why don't we dig alongside? And I went ahead and started my my descent in this area, carefully avoiding getting that water pouring in on me. So then I ended up finding another kind of. This was already here. This is part of the pre-built structure of stuff. Oh. Okay then. I had not had anything like that here before. Wait, did... Oh, okay, he knocked me down. I'm trying to see where I'm at to get back up. And I don't want to use anything else, so I'll use cobble if I need. Holy cow, what's with all the creepers? Alright, so that's back to where we were. There's been nothing here for the longest time. That I'd always pass around here, right? They could go up water? Is that new? Something cool about mobs is that you can trap them in boats for an easy kill. People use boats to kill Enderman easily. Nice. Well, yeah, I mean, I know he blows up the blocks around me. That believe me, we've all been blown up, Brian. The confusion on my part is I have not had mobs here in this area for a very long time on this test I was doing. Anyways, let's keep going. See, I went around the waterfall with the intent of then digging down further underneath my other steps there. Why I wanted to go a long way around to do this, I don't know, but yeah, and I was getting ready to start digging. Where are we at here? This is at 20. Yeah, I was getting ready to start digging here, and I was remembering old Minecraft was it Y12, Y15 for diamonds, and I was like, oh, okay, no wait, I want to go down further. So I was like, okay, so here we go, 15, and then I remembered, wait a minute, didn't they change the structure of the game so that diamonds are now in a deep slate area, right? So I went ahead and I turned around and I went this way for whatever reason. I went this way, and it opened up into another area, another big area. So I ended up finding a big mine, not mine, but a big cave. The mines are with what looks like, you know, the rails and structure. So I found this place, and obviously, see, I've been busy putting torches everywhere, everywhere. I started creating a little step system down so I could just keep track of where I was going. But yeah, created this one recently. So, yeah, I started kind of exploring pretty much a lot of this area just to see what's what. So I found some random diamond in this area. Oops. But I didn't find anything too specific to want to like keep me here for a long time. So I started wanting to check out other areas. Obviously, as you can see, I haven't torched here. I think I put this block in because that's where I was starting to explore over here. Yeah, because I hadn't finished exploring here. I'm trying to leave myself markers and indicators. A lot of people probably already have like their own ways of marking and indicating things. But yeah, I didn't finish exploring here. Obviously, yeah, we got some lava, so I'll be able to probably. Well, it's not going to be this game. I'm fairly confident I'll be able to do obsidian reasonably early in the other game, knowing how easy it was to get to a cave and get down somewhere like this deep. Try not to backseat game, and I don't know if you know this or not, but if you jump while in midair, attack mob with sword, it does crit damage. That I actually didn't know. Yeah. And I know for whatever reason, and this isn't specifically you, Brent, but for whatever reason, like Minecraft seems to be the most backseated game I've ever seen people do. And I'll tell you, like I said, I appreciate the that desire to try to help people learn more about the game because it's exciting, right? It still is. There's something about it that continues to bring me back, even in a small amount, every now and then. Um, and I think the hard part is original Minecraft. You had some limited stuff in the game that you would find out on your own, right? That you go into your craft menu and you would say, okay, well, what does this do? Oh, wow, that gives me that, you know. Well, what does just one do? Oh, it gets me that. Okay, you know. And people got to kind of explore and do that. And now we have um, you know, we have the craft book or the yeah the we have this now, which I started playing way after that was added, but and so I know like there are a lot of people, and we'll show you guys what's up there soon. I know a lot of people that were saying like that kind of ruined a little bit of the game because part of the game was the exploration of what you could possibly make or do. The hard part is if eventually you aren't finding out all this stuff, you just eventually get bored of the game and stop playing anyways, right? I just couldn't remember if I went down here. It's fine. Just keep walking and jump over stuff. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, you said jump attack? Oh, with the sword, we're doing a lot more damage anyways. Charge, hey, what version am I playing? It's just Java, the latest. Hold on a second. Oh wait, is it F3? 1.2, 1.5? Yeah, I just let it download. How you been? What's new? Yeah, it's just that people like telling people to play the way they do. People play the game way different than each other. Yeah, and I think the thing for me about that is sometimes I just want to play. And if I find out something, I find out something. And I learned a little bit from a content creator, Little Indigestion, about front seat gaming and backseat gaming, or like he would say, you know, front seat question, backseat question, or was it front seat question? I think it's like, you know, basically saying the driver's asking a question to the chat, you know, right? Does that sound right to you guys? But yeah, so like when you get to a point where you're kind of like, okay, I'll go ahead and say, chat, how do I do this? Or what do you guys think I should do there? Hit this or that or the other thing. I don't know. Oh, no, I hate these little guys. Oh, don't give me a little guy. If it's one mob that I can ask to take out of the game, it's the stupid little tiny zombies. Alright, what's this? Pointed dripstone. Okay, so that's even new to me. Charge, cool. Have you been to the surface? I'm curious if you can pick up leaf piles. If I can pick up leaf piles, I can head back up there here in a moment. I made. Oh, wait. Pick up leaf piles. I made a leaf block, and then yeah, I know there's leaves on the ground. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm understanding the question correctly. What I'm very proud of for myself is the fact that I've been able to not get lost in this session. this little test game I've been playing, despite the fact that I have gotten into a lot of little nooks and crannies. Um, oh, I did want to show a real fun tidal pool or wave pool or I don't know what to call it thing with you guys. Oh, up here. Leaf piles should be found in the version. Yeah, there's definitely so I'll have to show you what I have. I've got a couple stacks worth. So this was really cool. Seeing something like this down here in the cave. And while I hadn't explored much back there, I had gone through areas over here, and I had a real fun session of getting 2 skeletons in a fight with a whole bunch of the zombies. And there was one witch that was where I got poisoned, but not badly. Now, didn't you used to be able to bounce the arrow back into him? Didn't that used to be a thing? Yeah. So again, lots more to explore. Apparently, this goes to a an area that's above ground, probably not too far from my actual base. This was a frustrating thing. Addition. I love that there's this allergy thing or whatever. The moss grows on blocks, but it emits a little bit of light, but for my eyes, I keep thinking it's diamond at a distance, so I go get it. Yeah, see, makes me second guess the looking at stuff. I'm sure that's probably part of the point, right? Now, I don't know if it's... Whoa, hi, how you guys doing? How's your mama? I don't know if this is just a commonality thing that diamonds are the end-all, be-all thing, that the goal that everybody goes for. Maybe I fall for that trap of, you know... That's always that constant search for diamonds. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that's something that a lot of people focus on too much? I feel like it's probably focus on too much when there are so many other things in the game to obviously go for or pay attention to, build, do, you know. So obviously this is a lot of torches too. I mean, I think that's part of what we all do in these games is we do tend to just go everywhere and do all these things. They're dropping from up there. I wonder if there's some mine shafts. Yeah, with some spawners in it. Let's take the quick way. Brent, I'm pretty sure you can still... I'm pretty sure you still can, just got unlucky probably. I think newer players focus on getting diamonds too much. Yeah, no, and admittedly, admittedly, I think that is just one of my things I saw years ago. I was like, oh, did you get diamonds yet? You know, I think somebody said that a billion times to me. And so I constantly said that is the focus of the game, is getting diamonds. So in a little bit of protest, I went ahead and... It's a protest against myself. Oh. Sorry. You guys, I didn't realize, like, my camera is a gazillion times larger than it should be. Okay. I was surprised you guys didn't give me like a large and in charge comment. All right. So anyways, this is basically the caves that I've been exploring, and I have been getting diamonds from. Obviously, I got 27 left. But yeah, a protest against myself on the whole diamond thing is I went ahead and made a diamond axe. Um, and that's the counter against people are just like, oh my god, why did you make that for an axe? Because I can, you know. And I even thought about just going ahead and make a diamond armor just because to counter the narrative. I don't know. Now, in the game we're gonna start on Friday, and most likely go into Saturday playing. I'm looking at probably a lot of boring starter stuff where I want to get myself like stocked up on some things, you know. Couldn't remember if I left stuff in there. Yeah, see, like leaving basic stone swords, a bow that I got from a skeleton. But yeah, so we're gonna start basic. So I want to completely lay out where my personal base and village is going to be. We'll set aside a lot of space, and we'll torch it all up. Not set it on fire. We'll put torches everywhere. Is what I'm saying. All right. In charge, you were talking about leaves on the ground, right? So here you go. Yeah, you could punch it or use the other tools to pull them up off the ground. I haven't done anything with them. But yeah, they're everywhere, which I think is super cool. I love the detail. Yeah, we're working on our third stack. You can use axe as a weapon too. True. Yeah, and I've done that too as well. Put that away. Put it away. Oh. Okay, so since I got you guys here, you're all knowledgeable. The anvil. Charge, you might remember I had questions about this years ago, right? Is it... how do I put this question? Is it even worth it to repair a weapon when you don't have enchantments on it, in your guys' opinion? The full armor set costs 24. Oh, 24 diamond to make a full armor. I got 27. Nice. That is a fantastic item added to the game. Can be used to cook stuff in the furnace. Oh, is it a... It's a burnable. How fast does it burn? Okay, pretty fast. So, was that 125%? I don't know why I'm saying it that way. Basically, 1 1/4 burns up to make to smelt this copper. You know, that's kind of cool. I mean, at the very least, it's viable that way. A good starter item maybe for your furnace when you're starting your fresh world. Brent, I personally think it is worth it, but only for iron and higher. Because iron is so easy to get mid to late game, and the tools aren't bad. Gotcha. So I guess to follow up, here, let's do it this way. So I get, and this is a way you can name your weapons too, right? I remember that part. But I mean, is this the thing? It's like enchantment costs. So I'm at 27, right? And that's what the cost is going to be on top of the metal. Now, I'm not going to do this, obviously. The sword's barely been damaged, barely lost its durability, but But it's also combining it with another broken sword, right? Like if you had only like 5% health left on a sword. But isn't there a ratio also? Like if you have a sword with 50% durability and a sword with 5% durability, you're only going to get like a 55% sword back, and you only have one then. Charge. I don't repair if not enchanted. I save damaged diamond items to combine and use later when repairing enchanted. That's I think what I didn't do before is I didn't just save them when they're down to like 5% health or something. Put them away for such things. Um, Brent. So I think yes, 1 to 2 diamonds per repair. But my opinion. Gotcha. So that's one of those things where it's like I never really put a lot of thought into it before, and I just would make a new one, right? And I'm sure we all have our different way of doing it. So okay, all right. But yeah, so I just wanted to head back up the surface to kind of show you guys what I had going on here. Pull that stuff back. We don't need to name a sword right now, and we could. Now we'll keep it on for backup. I want to say I doubt that we're gonna damage the diamond one that much, but you never know, right? Oh, that's right. Oh, I actually do want to keep some iron on me in case we got to do something on the fly. You could combine 2 of the same tools just in inventory in craft menu. I mean, just in here, I could do one here, one there, and it would do it. Damn it! I thought you need the, I thought you need the anvil for that. Okay, so the anvil, much like the crafting table, is just an extension of what you could do on yourself, right? Like, there's things I could do on myself, but to do more, you do it here. There's things I could do on myself, or things I could do more here, like naming and stuff. Okay. And then, of course, yeah, I remember the enchanting table being able to, how do I put it? Yeah, being able to put the item in there and enchant it is a familiar. I'm gonna go ahead and let that copper go as far as it'll go. Can combine like tools and weapons as long as it's not enchanted. So the enchanted stuff is only in the enchanted enchantment table, right? For combining. All right. Apparently, there's still a block of wood in there somewhere. Yeah, that's fine. Sun's starting to go down. So again, I think if my sense of direction, which I don't think is accurate, when I told you guys, hey, look, I could see sky above, I feel like it was somewhere over in here, down that cave. But I don't know. The more I think about it, like obviously we could use this even further, do the XYZ coordinates for distance and everything, but I'm not worried about that now. However, when I start the fresh game on Friday, when we find where we're gonna put my base and my home and everything like that, my permanent place, I am gonna write down the XYZ coordinates, and we'll have that on a notepad file, ready to go, just so we can get back to it if there was ever like an extreme I'm lost moment. Enchanted must be like and only combined in anvil. Okay, so like items could and then they can only be combined. Okay. Oh, sorry. Enchanting done in the enchanted table, but combining enchanted weapons is done in the anvil. Am I getting it now? Correct? All right. Result. Good times. Yeah, it's amazing. Like I can't remember if it was a year ago or something like that that I played this last, but um, I'm glad to see they are continuing to add more and more stuff to the game, and it still plays so smooth. You know, um, the the old problem I had with it was a little bit of the what am I trying to say? The blocky nature of it, the quote unquote 8-bit look, was kind of bugged me before, and that's why I like 7 Days to Die, because at that point we were starting to get into a little bit more realistic graphics with the 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 block buildable, craftable environment. But the more this game keeps advancing and getting things added to it, the more I honestly am enjoying it. So it has been pretty nice to see it evolve. Very different than Bedrock. Took on learning Bedrock, so very different from Java. Like, so yeah, what is, and I feel bad because I think I asked it before. What is Bedrock Edition? I always see it as an optional version to play, but And fair warning, I'm not sure how my energy is going to be today, but that's why I just wanted to kind of do some casual Minecraft. I'll take it as a sign that we should explore down here. Bedrock is the Minecraft played on consoles and your phone. Oh, okay. Actually, Brent, that is the most Minecraft I had played for a while. Was mobile edition. Because I could play it with what do you call it, on my bus rides to work and stuff like that, and then on my breaks at work. The hard part about it is it was definitely a and what am I trying to say? It was I played it with a little bit of a I'm not paying attention, kind of like on autopilot kind of mode. So I didn't do a lot, but that's where I had made this like massive rail structure in a game, and it was on the mobile edition. So it's always kind of fun to think back to that because I was doing it with my thumbs on a screen, and how much that was that kind of experience. Yeah, and they have a bunch of different features. Oh yeah. All right. We keep track of where we are. We know how to get back. I'm a little more comfortable with a diamond sword, so I can do better damage right away. Hey, it's a place we put a torch before. It's somewhere we've been. Yeah, look at this. Now, one of the things that I was forgetting is there we go. Yeah, swap out with F, right? Or if I did that and then did that, and you can still right click. Yeah, that won't attack though. But then you swap and then you can attack. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Trying to remember stuff like that. So F is my swap out. Funny thing about this deep slate is the when I made that little bridge there, I just didn't want to hop around the whole thing. when I made this little bridge here, it totally reminded me of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade when he had to just kind of look sideways to see that there was a walkway there the whole time. Yeah, and they have a bunch of different features, right? Okay, tried FTB Stone Block 3 World on Bedrock So Broken. Yeah, see, that's where I start getting lost is the all the different formats of like modded Minecraft, right? But I used to love watching Jax Mackey play a lot of the versions he played. This is where I found like my next set of diamonds. I dug up a whole cluster here, and then I kind of started searching for some more here. Again, it's not critical. I know it isn't. It's just nice to have diamond tools and weapons, obviously. Charge, you seen me make my or not, it's not mine. You seen me make the chicken farm, right? Where I get raw chicken and feathers. What's this again? It is tough. Okay. Yeah, I learned that from Jax Mackey is how to make the chicken farm. It was one of those things that I definitely had wanted to make because I like the automation process of it. So in today's playthrough, and correct me, guys, is it called the Nether? You make a Nether portal, right? And it's the Nether you go to. I don't remember. It was a chicken cooker setup, not cooker, but it does the raw chicken and the feathers into a box. Incorrect on Nether. Okay, thank you. I joke about this every time, but because I don't play as often as I do, I always forget. Is it Nether? Is it Outworld? Is it you know? Which one's Mortal Kombat? Which one's I don't know. What was that Legend of the Seeker TV series? Man, that was one I was really hoping they would have done more with. Just saw him in the dark. I get it. I have to reteach myself how to play some of this to die every time, right? That's been a trip coming back to that. Did you see I've been playing that again? After my hiatus. Oh, hi. How you doing? How's your mama? Okay then. I never could. I don't think the creepers should blow up at that distance, but that's just me. I think they should come up and give you a hug and then blow up. You know, video games, right? Alright. Well, we're definitely able to get gold. Alright, so That's funny. Me playing Minecraft scares people away from my stream. Um. Hey, jerk. Yeah, after the update, I'm not very excited to play some days today. Too much grind at the start for me. I hear you. I think it just finally, after 6, almost 7 years, finally just I got burned out. And like I tell people though, you know, oh, that's funny. Find my torches again from somewhere else. I actually know exactly where I'm at. But yeah, it's like if I could play a game for 6 years straight on $13, that's a pretty comfortable and enjoyable game. Yeah, so this is back to where we were. This is where I was starting to dig down when we went down and around. This is one of the things I do love about Minecraft is a little bit of the archaeological kind of feel to it. Like when you find these nooks and crannies and everything like that. I can't speak for everybody else, but for me, it makes me want to explore. It might lead to a dead end, but it's still kind of fun to check out and see if maybe, just maybe, this leads to something else, which will lead to something else. And I don't know, I think that's one of the fun, casual aspects of this game. Gotta lurk, have fun. Yeah, no worries. Oh, it reminded me though, I gotta start up my bot. I appreciate your charge. Thanks for stopping by. Just waiting for the bot to start up. Yeah, recently restarted for my for Windows updates a couple days ago, and hadn't really started back up a lot on my computer. Okay.
You want some coffee?
That's a good idea. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, okay, I've got a bucket of water on me. Brent, you still with us? Play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Oh, hey. Rude. Alright. So basically, just trying to remember. Again, I need to change the settings. Isn't there a setting for alt tabbing, not pausing the game? Was that it? Oh, maybe I can look that up later. I'm trying to create a pool of the lava, right? So I could do the obsidian here. But I don't think this will work the way I want it to, right? Yeah. So it's probably easier if I do the, if I find another lava pool. And I feel bad because the one thing I don't remember is there was an area where I did do a thing of, obsidian, and I don't remember where exactly that was. Okay, maybe... Could it have been down here? Huh. It just doesn't seem familiar. That's right, back to back to this spot. Bouncy, bouncy, bounce. Maybe we can go, while we're over here, we can scope out where exactly this is. Yeah, there's not really any landmarks to go off of. Eek. Nice. Ow. Oh, I was like, what's slowing me down? Backed into water. Yeah, I'm not getting the whole jump attack thing. There we go. Getting a little bit of it down. And the thing is, there's just so much of a Minecraft world to explore. Like, how do you keep track of all of it, right? Oops. Damn. Okay. Think we're getting it down a little bit. I had trouble with this game before with the fighting the mobs, creatures. So the fact that I'm doing this well makes me pretty happy. Oh. We're on low on torches. Yeah, definitely any light we see going forward here is not from me. I haven't been through here. How much coal we got on us? Make some more new torches, but so I was starting to say it, but I didn't finish saying it. One of the things I would like to do with the new session on Friday is I definitely want to establish some form of directional guidance marker. What's this again? So granite. I was starting to use granite a couple times in some areas. You know, so if I have a stack of granite on me, problem is you know, granite is naturally in some of these areas, so I don't know if that's really a viable means. Now, if I were to spend the time, one of the methods could be just having a whole bunch of a specific kind of wood, like a oak or something like that. And so you know that, well, if I see this oak log, I know that's my marker and not a some random occurrence. I don't know. Admittedly, what I would really love to find is a mine shaft to get more of those rails just naturally from the game versus having to build them all. Another thing I think I've seen people do is the whole, you know, take all your torches back if you're obviously not going to ever come back through an area, and then block off that area from being accessed again. wouldn't hurt for me to have some kind of method like that going forward to make the decision to cut and run, you know. Oh, a couple of them. See if they actually still follow. Oh, there we go. Take some of those arrows, thank you. 39. I was gonna say the other guy's down there. That's fine. I also have to get a little bit more goal oriented. Like, what are we doing? What are we going for? And then, you know, go from point A to B to C with a game like this. Hi. Oh, what's this? Waxed block of copper, tough bricks. And it goes into a room. Mine. Oh, okay. There's a spawner with blobs. Or what are they called? Yeah, see, I don't know what all this stuff is. This is all new to me, so cool. Is that still a viable way to keep a spawner from spawning? Putting a torch on it? Or around it? I don't know. Okay. Oh. Okay. Slime balls. That's right. Okay. Oh, what is that? That's new to me. All right. Well then. I get to experience some new stuff. Wait, why again? Why is streamer mode not blocking sounds? We were having this last week too. I blame the Windows update. How many arrows do I have left? 23. Ow. Okay. You could throw those up high. Okay, so you can't hit them with arrows. All right, then. We'll have to come back. Do... Oh, I did get something. Trial key? Okay. And again, trying to see if I can give myself a marker. Oh, okay. Somebody else wants to. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm trying to think of what I want to focus on here. We could have fun and build that chicken farm again, just so I can get practiced up on that. But yeah, I'll definitely have to get some obsidian going. Very interesting. Okay. Another skeleton there. Okay. Put my shield up. Rude. Caleb, how you been, man? Part of me wants to go up there. Can I do this without falling to my death? Not saying I've had experience doing that before. Doing good, glad to hear. Likewise, likewise. Now we'll see if we're really lost by doing this. Yeah, nothing too familiar. No, I take it back. I bet you my home's right over there. Okay, I'm not going to bet a lot. Wait, which way is the sun setting? Yeah. Ooh. Or is my home over there? Another pumpkin patch. Yeah, so the waterfall throws me off there. I don't remember the waterfall. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. When I'm more in control of where I'm at underground than above ground. Oh, that's kind of scary. Oh, they added new cows? They added bulls? Nice. These random moments where you might just fall are so freaky. Like if you're not paying attention to where you're going, right? Okay. Thought I knew where I was, but apparently I'm not. Try some high ground. I don't know. This looks familiar so far. Is it safe? I almost feel like I should stay around the border of this biome and this other biome. Almost, I don't know. Over on Kick, D Slays, how you doing? Thank you for that follow. Apologies, I don't have a bot to announce it there. All right, I'm not ready to declare myself officially lost yet. Damn it, where am I? Now again, I do feel like I should stay in between these biomes. Oh, okay. Little puppy dogs. Cool. I'm lost. It's official. Doesn't mean we can't find our way again, but again, just repeating what I said earlier, though, our fresh game that we're going to start next week, we'll write down the XYZ coordinates and keep track of that. All right, so sun's setting over there, and yeah, now we're getting into like jungle environments, so we're way further west than I think I realized. Head back east. Safely. Ow. Is it safe? No way, they put fireflies in the game? Oh, it's adorable. Yeah, see, the continuous expansion of the game just depresses me. Oh god, I almost fell in there. All right. Nighttime in the unknown. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I got plenty of food on me, so we'll recoup the hunger. Run for a bit. Need to still be able to look around though for familiar sights. Wow, lots of archers. Yeah, there's like no familiar land around here. I should have stayed underground because now I don't even know where that was at this point. Say, what's all this? Lava blocks or something? That's a creepy new zombie. Oh, he's a water-based guy. Oh, F you. F off. Hate these little guys. That obsidian, but what is this place? I don't want to destroy things and get myself in further trouble. More light over there. I thought for sure the whole east-west tracking I was doing was going to get me somewhere, but I guess if I'm far enough off north or south, that it's not going to matter. Fire? Yeah. Well, I mean, is this a lava pool I can make obsidian with? That's a yes. Rude. Oh, goodness me. To be so green with this game. Even after having played a little bit before. Oh, wow, it'll even set a ice bucket challenge. What? It is obsidian, okay. I'm gonna do another portal that's ten blocks worth of. Because the corners you could do with just any other block. But again, I have to be able to get back to my home also, wherever that may be. Oh no! Well, I need that. Was it Silk Touch? Easy peasy. Give you a little lemon squeezy. 6. It's funny to like run forward like that to get it, but if there's lava underneath, trying not to go too far forward, right? I know you could hold down, was it shift or is it control? I think I got it. I know you could hold down one of them and not cross the threshold of the block, but... Just gotta... be close enough. I thought I saw a beat from a hostile mob. There's a little piggy. Yeah, it's 10. All right. And what I'm doing with 10 is basically 3 on each side, 2 on top, and then I'll put whatever on the corners. Make a solid structure. But we gotta get home. And I don't know where that is. Because again, I didn't write down the coordinates, so I can't do it that way. Ow, rude. gonna say, hit your buddy. Because the skeletons will turn on each other, right? At a certain point. I know the zombies will turn on those guys. Alright, so sun's rising over there. Oh, man. I am so lost. Like, how did I lost the point where we came up above ground too. Is this it? Well, it's got to get to it, right? So got it. Oh yeah, fellas. Oh no, I hear a little one. Oh crap. Not good. Not good. I hate the little ones. Oh, at least I think I heard a little one. Now I'm not wanting to not put my torches down because we're going to use that as an indicator that we've been somewhere or not. But again, I swear I hear one of those little guys, so. Is it bad that I assume this has got to be connected? Oh, there's Enderman over there. Rude. Yeah, no torches of any kind from me, so. I know you guys could probably see barely less than I'm even able to see. There's a little. How am I not hitting him? Oh my! And we have no idea where that is. It's a test game. I shouldn't really be worrying about it too much. Batman, how you doing, man? Give me 30 seconds. I'm gonna get a beverage. BRB. All right, I'm back. Would you be surprised if I said I've never played Minecraft? Nope, wouldn't be surprised at all. Because I barely played Minecraft. Yeah, it's one of those keep diving back into once in a while. And hadn't 100% locked into, but I still find it fun and interesting to play and try out, and especially with the more stuff that they keep adding to it. All right. So is it possible, like looking at the terrain here, is it possible we were out this way? All right. Here's what we're going to do. No, it's my test game. We're going to legitimately do this on the other game when we get to that one. I like how I have half a fence to the property. Notepad. I have one called Minecraft Notes. Damn it. So what? All right. So 30, 71, 92. Let's at least write that down. 30, 71, 2. Obviously the Y coordinates will be up or down, but yeah. I respect it more as a educational tool than a game. Oh yeah? There we go. So we at least have something on us. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, before I went too much further, I should have wrote down the coordinates where I was before. Because now I'm just guessing that somewhere down here we'll find a way to get to where we were. Oh, no, sorry. One of the other ways one of the things I'm thinking is we go back down to the cave I know of, and I write the coordinates there. So this is the cave I know of. Uh, 31, 5, negative 31, 5, negative 94. So what did I say? Negative 31, 5, negative 94. Is that right? Yeah. All right, and again, you guys can't see this, but maybe that's something I'll do on Friday as well. As I'll have my notepad on a hot button. We'll open it up. Yeah, see, I'm curious if we'll go over to this one. I'm curious if this over here was getting me. Oh, you know what I could do at least is I could pop up. We could try to pop back up where I had gone before. Okay, so we'll retrace that step, which is there. And again, I feel like has to be somewhere in this cave system we had connected to this cave system when we went back, and then we died. Am I making sense? Yeah, it's starting to turn dark again, damn it. Moon. Okay. We got guys waiting for us down there. I only have a stone sword. We really lit up a lot of this stuff, though. Look at that. Is he still trying to get to me? Look at that. How'd he get up there? Or is that a new guy? Gotta be a new guy, right? Yeah, there's the other guy. Shit! Oh!
Run, Forrest.
Alright, and that's where that room was over there. Creeper. Fooled you. Damn it. Not what I wanted to do. This is what I get for assuming caves might be connected. I don't even have a pickaxe. Huh. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I want to play this. I think I already said that, but negative 22, 18, 240. Negative 240. Cave water 1. 22. Goldfish memory. Positive 18, negative 240. Okay. Middle of the night. We'll go up top here when it turns daytime. Well, no, we still go up. We just don't want to go too far. And so somehow, some way, we have to figure out where we went from here to get to another cave system drop. And that's just to try to attempt to recover some of our stuff. It's probably despawned by now, right? Feel free, experienced players, if you're listening in chat, feel free to chime in. There. I know, I probably should be waiting. I'm impatient. Something lighting up over there. But I don't think that's the I don't think that's that lava pool we were getting obsidian from, was it? Nope, it's a village. Okay. Hey, villages have golems, right? Protect. Yep. Now, is this the village I've been to? I mean, doors are closed because they open and close doors. Yeah, so this is the village I've been to, which what kills me is I know how to get home from here. So when I had said when I had gone a direction that I thought was home and said nah, I screwed up and I definitely went the wrong direction. What was it? Was I going towards the home's over there? Oh, that's right. I said I said I thought the waterfall was not accurately home. And then I was saying stuff like what was it? I think I want to stay on the border of this biome and the regular forest biome. which I haven't even been able to replicate that yet. Yeah, I know we had gone up high somewhere, so let me go up high here. The last up high area we went had a whole bunch of stone, looked like a quarry. Hate to use a sword for that, but you know. Okay. So yeah, here's the combo of the two biomes. That's gonna hurt. Eek. Keep wanting to shift for running. Right, that's the dangling. All right, is this the quarry piece? All right, where did we go from here? Man, it sucks. None of it looks familiar. Or was that the quarry piece? I think we're totally like we're screwed. I mean that in the sense of by trying to find our old stuff. I think it's long gone. Yeah, stuff's got to despawn by now, right? Yeah, because there could be pretty much any number of entrances into random caves around here, and we were doing that at night, and I, armadillo scut. There's armadillos in the game. Yeah, there's just so much more to explore now to the game. It's so cool. Oh, if we could find those little monuments. And I could probably then get us back where I went underground, because that could get us to that lava pool. It was somewhere near that lava pool, right? So we got the obsidian at. Is that one of those monuments over there? So we didn't necessarily traverse rivers to get to it. But it was near water. I'm completely just not going the right way, am I? Okay, what's this one? Okay, yeah, so here we go. Yeah, there's that one, this one, and so we went. So I did cross water. We didn't necessarily traverse rivers to get to it. Saw the glow in the distance. There we go. Okay. So, where did we go from here? That got us back down into a cave. I think I saw like a waterfall. It was deeper than this, wasn't it? Oh wait, no, did this help us ascend further? There. I get hit a few times here. Paying attention to my hunger either. This doesn't look like where we had died, right? Man, like how many waterfalls are there? Build up as much as possible here. The hard part about running around and making your character hungry. All right, we're at full health. I thought it was like right next to that lava pool, was it not? I mean, hey, super cool that I even got back to this spot, but and unfortunately, not a lot of live chatters paying attention along with me to help me out. Oh god, it's almost nighttime again. That's it. Recreate the moment to do it at night. Oh, that's creepy. Again, one wrong misstep with some of these travels. Unless we get an archer, we're okay up here, right? Isn't that the rule? Of course, the game wants to give me a thunderstorm. Oh, is that regular? It better be a regular, not a little one. Like I said, there's one mob I could take out of this game. It's the little 1 meter zombies. They make me panic swing my sword. I can't aim at them right, and they always get me. That's so cool. I saw some fire over there briefly. Is that a lightning bolt then? While we're waiting. So, like, do I not get like a full thunderstorm out of that? That's the part I'm kind of confused about. We'll go about another hour and a half on this. Then we're gonna do the no map Valheim game after. Yeah, it's like if I could find a If I could find where I went and at least get back to where my stuff dropped. I just want to see. Okay, yeah, it's in this biome. And how I could just stand meters away and it not affect me. These guys. Rude. That took 4 hearts of health? I wasn't even that close. Man. Okay, so I mean, to me it seems like nearby the closest cave entrance waterfall seems to be this here. Now again, this is not to get us back to our known cave underground. Oh great. Come on. 2 of them? Why are they so hard to hit, too? Man out loud. Ah! And this is normal difficulty, too. Well, I'm the one putting myself into the tough situations, too. I shouldn't be doing stuff at certain times of night and whatnot. Yeah, this isn't where we were. Oh, but I found a mine. Because of course. Man. Alright. Whole bunch of cave I haven't been to. It's a whole huge cave, and I don't have any of my equipment and gear. No torches. No idea where I'm at specifically, so I can't get here, get back. Well, I mean, again, I could put coordinates down if I wanted. Rude. But I mean, wow, I mean, and you guys can't see this very well, can you? God, this is huge. I know, that's what she said. Oh, there's an Enderman like right there. I think I should be able to accidentally get a archer to attack an Enderman, and then they all fight and ignore me. Oh, wow. That's a... Oh, no, it's just rendering, isn't it? I was gonna say, does that open up to a big, wide open sky? No, that's just rendering, I think. Damn. And there's no way I could get a moment's piece to write down coordinates. Like maybe if I were to block myself in. Oh my god. 39, negative 32, negative 613. Wow, we really went far on the big cave, emphasis on. Oh crap, I've already forgot. 39. Positive 39, negative 32. Seriously, my brain right now. Negative 32. And then negative 613. Neg- Hell, I'm surprised they gave up on me. But oh, nice. Maybe there was gravel there. If I let them take me down and I respawn, I at least have the coordinates here for the stuff, right? And it wouldn't be starting over by that much. Again, I think we pretty much can write off our old stuff. We have to rebuild from scratch. Oh. Oh, and I hear a little guy. Okay, do the... Until the archers can reach me. Yeah, we can kind of reach. Oh, you punks. Dun, 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 dun. No! That's what I was not wanting. Why? They gotta be so rude. Alright. Let's do a little bit of learning. The XY Z coordinate system. Do I actually have Notepad as a... let's see, is it display capture or window capture? Notepad. There you go. So you guys could see that, right? Minecraft notes. Alters a control. Alt. Okay, so if I were to do something like this, okay. Doesn't obstruct too much of the game, I hope. Okay. Older version back. Okay. All right, so again, 30, 71, 99. Yeah, it's close enough, right? So this puts me at... Oh, sorry, negative. Wait a minute, did I... Had I initially recorded that wrong? I did. Negative 30, 71, okay. 71's the height, you know, the right here. So I had... Oh, which is interesting because I was saying cave was negative 31 and positive 92. Let's double check if we got food. Ominous music. Alright. Make bread real quick. It's gonna bug me if I take the eggs with me, so I gotta put them away. Well, again, we'll be setting ourselves up with a little bit more success, setting ourselves up for a little bit more success on Friday's game. Start over. All part of this warm up is just to get acclimated and reacquainted with things again. All right. Broken. If we need blocks to hop up on something, dirt is the easiest to take apart. So, and I did not store anything else here. I suppose it wouldn't hurt. I'll try to remember on Friday's game. We'll have a go box. Basically, if we have to go recover again, I want to have all iron tools, weapons that duplicates ready to go in a box or something like that. Mama Ara, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, so yeah, I thought I had left at least some wood here, but I did not. It's all right. Oh wait, where did the? Oh, does the notepad file go away when I don't have it up? Okay. Alive, how you doing? Likewise. So cave, negative 31, 5, negative 94. Negative 32, 8. Yeah, it's close enough, right? Okay. Oh, right, and we were gonna learn more about the XYZ coordinate thing, wasn't I? Microsoft, wow. Minecraft was so much fun on the iPad, but on the phone, it's too tiny for my eyes. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. How I was trying the phone version years ago. Was that 2014 or something like that? And so that's 10 years ago. That was the most Minecraft I played, but I never really got into the knowledge of everything that you could do in the game. And then on PC, some friends helped me learn a little bit more about Java Edition, and then they carried me to get to the Ender Dragon, and I got to do that whole fight and everything. That was pretty fun. On my own with Java Edition on PC, I've made chicken farms where it automatically is producing raw chicken and feathers. And I was going to start doing that on this test game, but I think I'm running out of time. I did finally die. Got up to like, is it considered levels? Sorry. Again, the notepad. I need to put a new hot button for it or something. But yeah, I got up to 28 little levels there, and that's pretty much as far, further than I ever usually get before dying. So I was pretty proud of that. But yeah, it's those little zombie buggers, little 1 meter ones that, and they run around under your feet and smack at you, and you can't see them. And then when you see them, then you aim down and fire. And yeah, I tell people if it's the one thing I would take out of the game, it's those little guys. I hate them. And I don't say hate often. You guys know me. Right. It was so minimal then. Now it's crazy with all the options. Yeah. Zombie baby turds. Yeah. I'll call them turds. I don't know. But yeah. I just don't like to call them babies. All this paper we can make. All the paper. Now, what we're gonna do with that, I don't know. Oh, we have the We have the crossbow too. Oh, and I totally forgot we did have some spare bows in here. But again, I'm trying to remind myself this is just a test game. We don't have to get too organized, sorted. We don't have to do too much there. That was stuff we found in a chest before. Okay, so we're learning X, Y, Z coordinates, right? Damn. Okay, moon's rising over there, so that's east. Oh, did I completely? I must have flipped east and west what I thought was. Yeah. I'm in games. I'm a loot hoarder. I just collect to collect. I do too. Oh, for sure. And I think the thing about this game, and the same thing with Icarus and maybe a couple others, is I think I genuinely would love to invest a lot of time in one of these games and do all the things. But how do you find that time, right? And especially when you got uh, life and responsibilities and everything. I know, just get rid of the responsibilities part. Um, okay. So again, I'm learning XYZ coordinates real quick. So if I'm facing east, sun rises in the east, moon rises in the east. Um, all right. So X is east west, huh? Okay, and Z is north south. Totally. When we have this dumb thing called a job, yeah. All right, so east west, up down, north south. Okay. Now, north. Damn it. Okay. Do they have this on a website? I feel like I need to create in Photoshop my own little compass rose of sorts chart. One that's like for me, right? That I will visually always know and refer to. Um, X Z. What would be the Google? No, Bing. I gotta use Bing. Minecraft XYZ. I'll just say coordinates and see if somebody's got an image representation of what I'm looking for. I mean, right off the back, somebody's got one that has at least the. Oh, it's funny. I click on it, but it shows me a whole bunch of images of something else. Basically, I'm trying to remind myself that when the number gets lower and goes into the negative, that I'm going one direction. And yeah, obviously it just take me a moment to memorize it here, but yeah, just curious if there was a cheat sheet that somebody else already had. And now I'm getting stuck on random webpage stuff. Okay. Bing has betrayed you. Oh, no, Bing wouldn't betray you. Come on now. All right. So again, yeah, if that's east, that's west. That means that's north. So when I'm going north, the number starts getting lower on the coordinates, right? So eventually, if I go north enough, it'll go into a negative number, right? So south, it increases. So north decreases. And then east increases because it's currently in a negative and it's coming out of negative. So the increase is east and south. Increase east south. Increase east south. I think I could remember that. Maybe. Everything else is negotiable. That's fair. Okay. So we had written down coordinates. I basically know we're going south and a little bit east. So the cave with the waterfall right here, -22, -240. Oh, damn. All right. Where's that notepad file? X, Y, Z. No, not X. X, X. X, Y, Z. Z is north and south. Also try to do this without spilling my drink. East, west. Up. North, south. Right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on this. Oops. Okay. Honestly, I never paid attention, just made landmarks to find my way back. Yeah. And so you probably weren't here lurking, right? I was doing I did some dumb stuff and we lost all of our good stuff. I had diamonds and diamond weapons and everything, tools, and I screwed up. Yeah. I that's what I get. I guess if anything, because I always mentioned that I didn't really want to do modded Minecraft. Two things I could think of right now where I'm gonna say I'm lying on that. Basically, I would love to have the XYZ coordinates always up somewhere in the game where I could see it instead of having to press F3 all the time. And second thing is to remove those little teeny buggers out of the game, the 1 meter zombies. Again, I don't want to call them the other term, but yeah. Because once you find that good cave, you can't let it go. Yeah, in all honesty, yes, and so that's what this big cave right here is. I want to get back to that, and we can. We took the coordinates while we were down there, so that's good on us for doing that, right? But yeah, this is our current cave entrance that we have been going to. See if we can get a little bit of a XP back. Back to level 1. Ooh, there's a witch over there. Okay. So now that I'm giving myself a little bit more of a chart to follow, and we start kind of getting used to it a little bit more, knowing that we started at 30, 71, 92. Again, I should just skip over the mentioning the Y aspect of it. So we start at -30. Our cave is -31. So funny enough, we'll get to it here. As far as east-west goes, the starting entrance area of the big cave that we are in, because this is just what we mined to here. This isn't the cave technically. At the end of this hall will be that cave. So start and cave, actually, yeah. Funny enough, if we dig straight up here, we would get to our home. I'm gonna prove this, even if we die. But yeah, I mean, look at the similarity of the coordinates, right? The only difference is 66 blocks worth of a difference, and then like, you know, when it's 1 or 2 blocks off on the number there, I'm not too worried about that aspect. But yeah, 30 to 31. Oh wait, yeah, -30 to -31. That's only 1 block off there, and then excuse me. Oh, no. -94. Okay. I do stand corrected. Because 92, -94. Okay. I was gonna say, did we seriously do this whole thing where we wrapped around? That would have been super cool, though. Like, if all this time, the start of this big cave was actually right underneath our home. It happens sometimes when you're starting a fresh new world, right? And I've started fresh new worlds, I just haven't gone beyond a day of playing sometimes. But I'll find, like, a massive cave, like, right where we spawn in. But, okay, so yeah, so no, our you know, unless I wrote these coordinates down wrong, -92. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, it was a thought. I enjoy getting bedrock and doing endless hallway mining. Yeah, that gets to be relaxing for me. I was showing everybody earlier, but I was doing that over here somewhere. Oh no, it's down there. But yeah, I was doing that at a place. That's why I should have like 40 breads on me. Alright, so here's backtracking. This is where we started getting in trouble. I foolishly went up this waterfall. Repeat that. Waterfalls on here are beautiful, yeah. Agreed. This really is why I should frequently be leaving myself landmarks. So I got to here, and I ended up getting lost from here. Now, since then, I had somewhat realized like where I was when we were trying to retrieve my old body. um, yeah, look at you can see all my stuff down there. God, it's crazy. And yes, very cathartic. Agreed. Saw that message too. Over on Kick, how do you say it? Is it Fabrizio? Yes, I got tickets to the Thursday preview day screening of Minecraft movie. So I'm gonna see that Thursday, and then Friday we're starting a fresh new game of Minecraft Vanilla here. How's your day going? So I didn't want to believe that this waterfall over here was how you got back to my home base above ground. But I believe, if correctly, it actually was. Yeah, you can see some torches. I screwed up. Yeah, I still don't 100% know where the hell I went. I was trying to remember, like, the biome was split, right? And between the regular standard biome and this one here. We went somewhere, I think, over there, and then I think I went east. And again, there's the Pillager Tower. This is where I said I start going down into my mines. Yeah. Mama Ara over on Twitch. My mistake was forgetting to mark the sinkholes and I'd fall in. So now I mark them and use window frames to fill them in. Oof, what a mess. Window frames, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do Friday is we'll stick with some real good basics of stocking up on a lot of the beginning stuff and supplies, and then we'll arbitrarily pick something that will be our marker, our indicator, as to knowing where we are and where to go home or something like that. Uh, yoink. All right. Uh-oh, what when I was gone? What's going on, Brent? Oh, are you asking what happened? I died. The very thing I was complaining about early game, the little teeny 1 meter zombies, got me, and I was foolishly exploring an unknown area. Oops. Big sign on the side, OC Mountain Beetlejuice style. There you go. Oh, speaking of which, video settings, render distance. Let's crank that up. Yeah, Okay, it looks a little bit more crisp, doesn't it? What happened? Yeah, my bad. Okay, yeah. So do you know where your loot is? No. I got a basic idea, and we retraced, and I went underground again, and I got coordinates. This big cave is what we found trying to find my stuff, but I'm writing it off. It's gone. This is a test game, anyways. I shouldn't be worrying about it as much. Um, so we got to start over, unfortunately. Uh, oh, there we go. I know I had some leftover wood in here. Goodness. And of course, I didn't leave any coal. So yeah, we'll try to remember stuff like that. We'll have a backup set of stuff in a box, right? One stack of coal, one stack of sticks, one stack of wood, one stack of unprocessed wood, cobble, and then we'll put in, iron pickaxe, iron sword, iron axe. Like we'll put things in that we can. If we have a moment where we have to kind of start fresh, we can come to supplies, um, and of course take care of it that way. Instead of having to fully start over like we're doing. I guess it's not fully starting over. I have supplies. It's just, yeah. Potatoes, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Yeah, that was perfect. That was perfect too. I keep pressing E. He learned the maths. Good maths, yeah. So yeah, what I was trying to learn, Brent, because I haven't gotten it fully in my brain yet, was the coordinates of the game. So I went ahead and I said, okay, east west is X, up down is Y, and north south is Z. And then the next thing, I guess I should do, again, so south reduces, right? So maybe my note to myself is a negative before the south, right? And then east is increasing, so west is decrease. Okay. Almost as if I planned it, right? Okay. And that's what else I'll probably do on Friday is maybe I'll set this up my notes. I'll set it up with a hotkey for one. I'm pointing to my stream deck. I'll set it up with a hotkey, but it'll also have a much better setup behind me, I think. And that's a pool that I made myself as well. This wasn't here originally. Definitely one of the aspects of this game I really enjoy is the fact that we can do things like that. So I made a bunch of sticks, right? We're starting over, so I'm gonna have to. I got a sword. Let's just make an axe and a pickaxe. All right. with the pickaxe. Damn. That's the downside. With the axe, we'll get more wood again. And funny enough, like these trees here where you see you got no stuff on top of them. That's where I made these leaf barriers or whatever they're called. Works. Yeah, I was being goofy and added a door there. That's the other thing is we'll get a whole bunch of torches. We're talking like 4 or 5 stacks worth of torches before we ever really get underground and doing a lot of things. I'm gonna try to do the best I can to get a bunch of torches, get a bunch of supplies and everything like that. We'll plan out our land area similar to what we got here. So put torches around for limited spawning, so we just don't have to even be bothered with in our own base, our own homeland area, and give ourselves a good starting leaping off point where we don't get bothered by stuff. We'll still sleep after every 2 or 3 nights or something like that, so we don't have the critters fly in. I forget what those are. Okay. It's so funny when I think sheep are skeletons, and when I think skeletons are sheep. Oh. What? Me? I never I never accidentally fall in places. What are you talking about? So what did I put up here? So this was my coal mining that I was doing because I was told at plus 95 that you could mine for coal. Now I'm of course doing the 2 meter wide by 2 meter tall tunnel digging. I know some people will instead leave 2 meters between their tunnels and dig only 1 meter by 2 meters. That is not me. Not in this case. I was doing that with the diamond mining. Alright, you guys can't see a damn thing, can you? The thing about this game too is how constantly random sounds occur that could make it jump once in a while. Oh my god, what's that? Copper. We mentioned this on my Discord, but that there's no copper armor or something, you know. It's kind of a bummer. Or, you know, copper into bronze like Valheim. Speaking of which, here about 45 minutes, I'm gonna shut this off. We'll start up my no map Valheim game at 6 o'clock Eastern time. And I'll be playing that into the night. If you all are looking forward to more Minecraft from me, officially I'll be playing it next Friday for Microsoft's 50th anniversary. Be kind of a fun little thing to do for that. I was gonna make another pickaxe too. And again, we'll be starting a brand new game as well. Yeah, the intention there is to get us started a little bit more well set up and established than this game. This game's just a test game. So you're playing Valheim an hour? I am. Yep, I'll be back on my no map game. Yeah, but been having fun with that game, and then if Philo, Thea, Valkyrie, if either of them are free, then they're welcome to join while I'm playing. I've been kind of a Valheim addict since I got it a few months ago. Yeah, you've been enjoying it? Yeah, I really enjoy it. It's such, just like this game, a little bit of 7 Days to Die. They're survival games that have they have both a relaxation feel to it, or they have a much more hardcore feel to it if you're wanting to push it, you know? And I love the fact that it could be that way. Oh, that's what else what I want to do with the Minecraft game on Friday is definitely establish a full-fledged farm if I can. I want to lead over the animals I need for things. We'll get cows over and try to breed cows so that we can get the leather in a great supply. And maybe I'll actually do a big map wall. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, me and my friend are progressing really slow though. We are almost on day 70 and just barely killed bone mouse. Haven't even beaten mountain. Been in the mountains yet? Yeah, man. Go at the speed you want to go. Yeah, that's what I say. I mean, if you guys are really wanting to progress further, I feel you then. But nah, man, when I first played, I barely got out of those first few biomes for quite some time. Now my feeling is I only want to rush through some things because I've done a lot of it already. So some stuff I want to get through quick, and then other stuff I just want to soak in and enjoy. Not to break another axe, which is fine because we got a lot of sticks. I know the moment I make 2 stone pickaxes, we're gonna stop. Or something else is gonna present itself. Yeah. Completionist's sake, we'll go ahead and finish that. Are you gonna take a break before Valheim? Yeah, so I'm stopping at the 45-minute mark, and then top of the hour is the Valheim game. So 6 p.m. my time, Eastern time. What was that sound? Oh, was the trader back? He scared the crap out of me before. I was in tunneling one of these tunnels in this very mountain, and he was right behind me, so when I turned and he was there, I was like, shit! Okay. So this mountain was reasonably prosperous in coal before. I'm not finding too much now. How much? Oh, we used it up. Like, how much did we already get? Yeah, see, like, now this is completely open. He can get in. Yeah, there's still plenty of... Hey, fella. And this is where I defeated the Enderman that I fought. Was here. Oh, there's some more coal there. And more. But yeah, I had it blocked off just right to where I could get him without him getting me. I learned from a great many of you. Taught me how to do that. Nice. Always love finding some at ground level. Part of my restart here is wanting to get a lot of coal. Jack Daniels, how you doing? Play vanilla? Yes, I am. Yeah, today's is a test game, and then Friday we're starting a fresh new vanilla game to possibly go further with. How you been? What's new? I had a big oops moment earlier, so we're kind of in a rebuild stage, but not really because not really worried about this game. I'm just kind of going through the motions until we move on to Valheim. Like the one thing I didn't make was the remake was the shovel. Yep, somewhere out there in a big swath of area is probably our despawned diamonds and stuff. Hmm. Again, I'll ask Chad again if some new folks came in. How long does it take for things to despawn in this game if you die and your stuff goes all over the place? Jack Daniels, not much. Chilling. Just got my home server running so I can host game servers. Nice. What kind of games you hosting? Actually, let's go this way because I got my tunnel back home. That I still don't have mine carts made, and I need more rail. Well, we found that one mine, but 5 minutes after death they despawn. Google says, "Oh boy, okay." So, Greg, if you are in the chunk, okay, yeah, but 5 minutes, yeah, we've lost all of our stuff then. It's been an hour. At minimum, it's been an hour. That's a bummer. Over on Kick, not a problem. Hello to you. Hope you had a good day. Yeah, I'm having a good day. Hope you are as well. For those that have seen me play Minecraft way back in the day, I've never had buckets of milk, so this is new for me too. Yeah, I just never could like really fully click with the game, but it wasn't that it wasn't enjoyable. It just didn't fully click. But I was putting a lot of time into 7 Days to Die, to be fair. So, Hmm. So back on Twitch, Brent says the timer starts when you're in the chunk and pauses when you leave it. Oh, okay, interesting. I'm pretty sure I was at the very least close enough that the stuff has had to have despawned by now. I'm not worried about it. We're restarting on Friday, so yeah, it's one of those things where I'm not going to sweat it too much. Okay. Not a problem says, what plans do I have in the game? So this is just a test game to get me back into playing, getting me familiar with it. On Friday, when we do Microsoft 50th anniversary, we're gonna start a fresh new vanilla game. Then that initially, I'm gonna find the nearest big huge cave, and I'm gonna set up my base near it. Before we go exploring in the cave, I want to get everything decked out, prepped and ready to go with a base. So, similar to what I got here, farms, but we'll have bigger farms of stuff if I can. With the chickens, but then I'll have, I think, cows, pigs, and stuff like that. We'll try to lure them into. Oh, remind me again, you guys. Is it wheat for the cows to pull them where you want them to go, and then was it carrots for pigs? Jack Daniels on Twitch asks, "Are you playing Java or Bedrock?" I'm playing Java. And not a problem's helping me out with that on wheat for cows. Yep, carrots for pigs. Okay, perfect. And then yes, from Brent. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the idea there is I'm wanting to spend a good amount of time next Friday having a prepped and ready game to then when I get a moment like I had earlier where I lost everything. Um, one, we'll have the coordinates. You know, we'll do our notes. This will be a completely new set of notes for Friday's game. We'll have our notes written down so that we can always get back. Who leaves doors open? I tell you. We'll have our notes be so that we can get back if there's ever a problem. But obviously, if I did what I did now, I didn't write down the coordinates where I was when I died. So that's kind of a problem. But we'll have like a better kind of understanding of where we're going. We're also going to arbitrarily pick something for me that is a marker and indicator of where I've been, not just torches, but I mean, one of the old school things I used to do, and again, I haven't played very much Minecraft, but I'm just speaking on what I used to do, is I used to do stuff like just make one of those, and you know, I'm sure I'm not the first to do it. You know, I'm sure there's others that do that too. But just to give yourself like a high indication marker somewhere of some sort of some kind, so that you know that aha, I have been here. And if I really needed some sort of indicator of where home is, you know, I could say, okay, something like that will be to indicate which direction is home. What do you guys do for direction? What do you guys let's just say in the common sense, like before you start getting to the more advanced stuff? And back over on Kick. You can come back from it. I believe. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. I'm not worried about on this test game. Obviously, losing all the stuff is no biggie. Because yeah, we're gonna start fresh on Friday. But if I were to continue this game, I'm not as worried about it. Even so, because um I have the confidence of rebuilding all my equipment and my stuff. The bummer thing is I had like 20 diamonds and stuff like that. I should have just put them in a box. I was walking around with them. First time chatter over on Twitch. Your chat's so quiet. Yeah, it happens. Oh no, you're a spammer. Shame on you. Shame. Know your name. Brent, I make cobblestone pillars. Okay, yep, 10 to 15 blocks high, based on where you are. Jack Downs, I use signs on a few stack blocks with torches like you have. Gotcha. Okay. Perfect. And not a problem over on Kick. Unfortunately I don't have a command set up for Kick. I don't have a bot hooked up to it. But I'm all things Greg Scott Bailey. So just like on Kick, it's twitch.tv/Greg Scott Bailey. But you also say I usually take notes of stuff. If not, then I also do some sort of either pillar or a mini build to make myself know where to find where you were. Yeah, okay. Oh no, you guys watch me where you want to watch me. I just know you're checking to see if there was a Twitch command to give you the details. Yeah, I just don't have that for Kick, not yet. We have to get a little bit more activity on Kick, I feel, before I start putting a little more. I was gonna say something. I'm retracting. All right, so it seems like the stack block idea is a reasonable one, right? That a lot of us do seem to like. Um, oh yeah, so Java edition, and again, what are we on? I should put. Well, I'll put this in Friday's game. 1.2, 1.5.
Greetings, Starfighter. You have been recruited by
Is
the
there a
Star
problem
League
now over on
to
Twitch?
defend the frontier against Zur and the Kodan Armada.
Thanks for that
You
follow.
ready?
Appreciate it.
Prepare for blastoff.
Yeah, on Friday, I think what we'll do is, yeah, I'll put the 1.2, 1.5 in vanilla in the title, so that helps you guys with that too. I know Charge, one of our regulars, was asking about that earlier. See, I asked that because it might be hard to read two chats at once. Oh no, I don't mind. I love reading all three. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. That's the fun part about being a streamer, content creator, is just keeping up with it all. Oh, and there you are over on Twitch. Appreciate it. Yeah, so this is the big. This is the initial big cave that we found. That's not the big cave you see me written down on the notes here, but that's the cave -31, 5, -94. And then down here, cave waterfall, -22, 18, -240, is just over that ridge area over there. However, I'm coming to get. We're coming back in this area to get some iron. And I knew where some basic iron was. Good times. Okay, I thought there was more. Oh, there's some over there, just above where I came in. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. So I do have a bot hooked up to Kick. I just don't have I don't have commands and stuff set up yet on it. That's right. The Botrix was the bot for over there. Yeah, because we haven't built up too much on Kick. I haven't looked into what bots work over there and what kind of focus I want to do with it. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Copper. There we go. Yeah, so I think that's going to be kind of the fun thing. Is it might be boring for people, to be honest, but for me, I'm going to enjoy the stocking up aspect of getting my character a lot of stuff before really getting into basically if we're finding that people are enjoying that I'm streaming it. I'm still fairly new as a player for for Minecraft, to be honest, even though I played it for 10 years on and off. Still a lot of things that I don't either know about or I don't remember, and so getting back into it is a bit of the challenge, right? But part of it is really the yeah, we didn't go up here. Getting reacquainted and then finally doing new stuff. We'll see. We'll see about trying to get into new stuff that I've never done before with Minecraft. The most advanced thing I've done, I was talking about earlier, was making a chicken farm, automatic chicken farm, so that I can get raw chicken and feathers from chicken using redstone comparator and oh gosh, trying to remember. But basically, correct me on this, guys. Dispenser or dropper? Which one changes the state of something? So not a problem says I think everyone has a different play style, and I feel like taking things slowly is fine. I would even say probably for the better. Yeah, it's that's the way it is, right? It's always at everybody's pace. Brent, neither? Question mark? Neither. One of them changes the state. So basically, if the egg from the chickens drops into a hopper, delivers it to if it delivers it to a dispenser. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna bug me if I don't look it up. So dispenser. Dispenser is a low-capacity storage block that can fire projectiles, use certain items or tools, or place certain blocks, fluids, or entities when given a redstone signal. Items that do not have unique dispenser functions are instead ejected into the world. Dispensers can be mined using pickaxe. Yeah. All right. Then dropper. No, not dopper. Dropper is low capacity storage block that can eject its contents into the world or into other containers when given a redstone signal. Okay. I feel like dispenser is the one I wanted, and I told myself I would write down the notes last time and I didn't. So this will be part of Friday, I think. Um here's the basic design that I learned from Jack Mackey. Okay, you build your structure, right? That this is all going to happen in. The structure itself has it's. I mean, you don't have to have a structure, but it's just kind of fun to build a building, right? And it's about 6 or 7 blocks high, I believe, is the whole thing. So the chickens are in a 1 block area. On top there, you have half blocks so that they can't get out of that 1 block. Next block down is the hopper that feeds into, I think, a second hopper, if I remember correctly, just because of functionality. Maybe. Hopper. Damn, now I'm even trying to remember. Okay, I think it was 1 hopper would then connect to a dispenser. The dispenser would then projectile throw the egg into a half-meter space area that that has a chance to create a chicken, a little baby chick. I hate to say it that way. The little chick is inside that half-meter space, and then when it grows up, it unfortunately gets crushed to death. And that half-meter block is on top of another hopper, I believe, which then dispenses the feather and the raw chicken down into a box. That's a very basic of what I'm remembering. The exactness of it, I'm not. The components on the redstone, I remember that it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back there's one more that goes to a comparator and a repeater, I think. So yeah, two. What's the stuff you get in the Nether? You guys, someone remind me the kind of white creamy looking stuff. So not a problem. You think it's a dispenser dropper? I think just does the queue with the character, like it drops in front of them. Yeah. Nether quartz. Yeah, Brent got it. Well, you didn't say Nether, but quartz. Yeah. um. Yeah, it's basically damn. Well, we'll find out on Friday. I hate to be like that, but that'll be the fun about it. Friday. Look at this. Is we'll get an opportunity to try to rebuild that, but in order to get to that point, we have to start with our first few steps of making the base and everything. Get everything set up where we want to establish our base of operations, and then from there we will focus on getting obsidian, and then from getting the obsidian, we will then make our nether portal and see if we can get a reasonable amount of quartz without getting our butts kicked in the nether portal, or in the nether. There was a ton of iron in the bigger part of that cave you're in. Did I miss some? I know there was copper. Yeah, yeah. Quartz is what I was trying to remember. Damn it. That's the other thing that can turn me around, is the falling in places. Yeah. All right. Can I remember how to get back? Copper there. Oh. More area we haven't been to? Oh. Actual stairs? Doesn't this signify something usually? No? Okay, maybe not. Ooh, water. So a lot of the little nooks and crannies I've gone into in this cave, I've found areas like that where water's dripping. So I have a feeling this is like completely under, yeah, the ocean area that I've seen nearby. Oh, nice coal deposit. Love it. So during this next week, I might offline, I might do a couple more test things on this playthrough. I don't know how much more I'm gonna really do with it. But it has been nice to kind of use this particular game as a means to get back in and relearn and kind of feel out like what I know, what I remember, and then maybe see some new things once in a while too. So that's been good. But otherwise, I think the fresh new game will be real fun to. Oh, this isn't it. Is this? Yeah, I think I hopped up there. I'm lost. Okay, I'm not lost. Here I am. Here I am once again. I'm falling to pieces. Yeah, again, obviously, there's a whole huge cave here. I mean, to work on, and then we found an even bigger one. Again, that's the bottom coordinates big cave. So if I'm calling that a big cave, then this is, that gives you an idea that if this isn't big, then there's some markers and indicators too. I was leaving a couple wood pillars over there to remind myself that I was working on stuff there. Gold over there. I had found most of my diamond visibly just without even digging for it in a lot of that area. of the this whole cave here. A lot of coal, yeah, and that's what I'm gonna definitely want to do for my other game is stock up on a lot of coal. Not only because I want a lot of torches, but I just want that ready to go for whatever my needs are. If we're gonna smelt stuff, cool. If we need torches, cool. So I definitely will want to stock up on a lot of basic supplies at first. Oops. I was paying attention to chat. We in trouble? I think we can get back this way. There we go. Shame on you, chat. I couldn't blame you guys. There is insane caves that come with the Caves and Cliffs update. Yeah, and I've been really enjoying that. I'm glad that they did that. Now we did finally find a mine shaft with the big cave there too, but oh well. I'm sure we'll find some in the new game. Fire Monkey Rob coming in on Twitch. How you doing, buddy? And yeah, Brent, I guess I never found that iron you were talking about though, huh? You're talking about like the big open area. Where is the what? Where's the train? What does that mean? Okay. Yeah, big open area. Gotcha. Oh, minecart. Yeah. So those were initial tracks that I built, but I didn't have enough iron to make more. And at some point, I was looking for a mine underground in the caves and stuff, and I didn't find one until now, like today, when I had died, tried to recover my stuff, and on my recovery, I found a massive cave. Again, I got the coordinates there, and that's where I was gonna possibly go back to look at those mines. Mines. But alas. Five minutes. I know, Brett. But I'll be back on at the top of the hour. Like I said, we'll be back with some Valheim. I just totally forgot I had iron in here this whole time. I had extra iron this whole time? Yeah. Not gonna say it. Yeah, go figure, right? And that's what else we'll do, right? When we set up our base, we'll set up specific storage and structure so that I can start keeping track of all the extra goodies I want to keep track of. Oh, we still didn't put it on. Dun 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 dun. Well, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Yeah, lots of redstone. Yeah, and that's the thing is I love getting redstone, even if I'm not using it. But oh, speaking of which though, the basics of that, and then we're gonna close out stream here, you guys. So the maybe it wasn't this. Damn. We're definitely once we figure it out again, we're gonna write down the notes. Because wasn't it also, it was a specific block to use, right? For conducting. Remind me again, you guys, which blocks help conduct circuit? The andesite or something? I'm muted? No, I'm not muted. I think you bumped your, your stuff, not mine. Not a problem, says I'm fine. Oh, my bad? Okay. On your end, no worries. So let's just say, was it comparator, repeater, something like that. That wasn't andesite, it was something else. The question was, what blocks conduct the circuit? Target blocks? I don't know what target blocks are. Got closed down soon. Okay. So again, just trying to get a visual reference, and then basically the build itself. Built around this. Yeah, I'll have to look up my chat with Jax Mackey and try again to look at my photos. So basically in this spot here would be the chest. Something else, but yeah, things connect up. The chickens are up on the roof in one block area. You here, McGears, what are we gonna do, you guys? So, is there one of those little? I was gonna curse, but anyway. So yeah, the chickens would sit on top of a hopper in here, right? And to prevent them from getting out, there's at least 2 or 4 chickens, so they breed. And over time they'll make eggs, right? Just in general, because you see that happening here. The eggs will go in the hopper. Hopper delivers to, like I said, the dispenser. Dispenser hits a glass piece here and triggers a creation mechanism to make a baby chick. Baby chick is going to be encased in more glass that's here. Glass is mostly for the visual, I believe, so you can see that it's still occurring. But yeah, the baby chick will be stuck in a half-meter spot. It'll grow up, it'll die, and then it goes on in another hopper below that to go into your chest to give you the the feathers and the raw chicken. So that's the one we're gonna go towards making. Target blocks are made with hay, and hitting them will make them send a redstone signal, I think. Gotcha. No, it's whatever conducts. Not it's not about hitting and activating. This is automated, right? So basically, when something hits my my mechanism here, it's supposed to automatically trigger the circuit, but what conducts it to the next thing is what I'm trying to remember. Because you can't just do it with cobblestone, I believe. Both of them die. Sorry, I do got to shut this stream down so we can get the next one going. Maybe it is andesite. Or what's that more white with speckles in it one? All right. I'll ask Bing. Conductivity. I'm trying to see if like they have a list of them. Redstone blocks, observers, and pistons are all non-conductive. Mud and soul sand are conductive depending. Damn. Okay. Well, this is going to have to be part of our project Friday. I mean, I'll do some research before we get to Friday, of course. But yeah, that's going to have to do it for us here. For Minecraft, of course, we're going to be back again in about 10 minutes here with Valheim. So if you guys are into Valheim and want to hang out for the rest of the evening, that's what we'll be doing is my no map Valheim game, which kind of goes along with Minecraft, right? There's no map until you make those little maps on paper and stuff. Yeah, Brent, see ya. Like I said, if you stop by in 10 minutes, we'll be doing Valheim. Andesite is the white stone, I think. Yeah, not a problem over on Kick. Appreciate the help. I think we'll definitely figure it out by the time Friday comes around, and it'll be fun part of the project. And this time, I promise, I will clip out the process, and I will have an independent video on it too, so I can have my own walkthrough video on Minecraft. It'll be fun. So thanks everybody for coming down for some Minecraft. The official one will be back Friday, April 4th for Microsoft's 50th anniversary. We'll be celebrating a little bit of that by playing some Minecraft on Friday, and if it all goes well, we'll continue that into Saturday the 5th as well. Appreciate each and every one of you for the conversations, help, and support, and also to the lurkers, people that don't chat. No obligation to do so when you come to my streams. Come on in, pull up a chair, sit back, and relax. But if you're not chatting because you don't have a topic of conversation, I love talking about comic books, movies, TV shows, and of course, whatever it is I'm streaming at the time. So thank you again, everybody, for stopping on by. As always, we'll see you on the next adventure in about 9 minutes.